Ibiza, the birthplace of dance music and clubbing capital during the summer. But what sort of person would drop everything to live out here all year round? I spoke to a group of expats to find out.
The people who live here are of a certain type.
But also there are people that have lived here for quite a few years, like since the 60s, that are the ageing hippies. They're still here from then. We know quite a few of those
Definitely.
as well.
But they're depleting every year though, aren't
They are.
Yeah, I mean it's changing now, with the world changing, but they're still here, aren't they?
Everybody always said that, you love Ibiza, it's great, the nightlife's great and, it's great people there.
All my friends are family people with children and their children's going to school, etc. And then also I know pensioners that live here on the island have just come for a quiet retirement. There's all different sorts of people come here.
You get a better standard of living here, earning less money. I think I would have to earn, hundreds of thousands in the UK to live the lifestyle I do out here.
However, what happens in winter when 80% of the island's income is made through summer tourism?
It's a totally different place in the winter, totally different. A lot of the people that might come over and visit in the winter will see it in a different light. It's a lot quieter, it's a lot more relaxed. Obviously none of the clubs, none of the pubs are open. A lot of things closed down. However, it is the other side of the island, and it's, in some respects for us, it's nicer because we don't have so much stress with work. It's a lot more relaxing. It tends to be more family life, going to visit people's houses for dinner rather than going out for dinner.
It's a hard winter, especially as the summer seasons have got shorter. They used to have 7.5, 8 month season of tourists here, and really they say 6 months now, but it's really 4 reasonable months with 1 all right month either side. So the winters now can be 6, 7 months long without any income. So you have to work hard all summer, make sure you've got enough in the bank, and scrimp and scrape all winter, basically.
Whatever you save in the summer, you're then spending in the winter. So you never have any savings left, really. Personally, we don't have any savings left after the winter's finished, because that's all had to go on paying, your mortgage, utilities, kids' schools and everything like that. All the money comes from there. That's why Joe has to go away, because we wouldn't be able to survive, not especially because this year he lost 6 weeks' work in the summer. We couldn't survive this winter without him going away and working for a little bit.
With money already tight for the people of Ibiza, what impact will the global recession have for the residents?
Everyone's already panicking and bookings are down upon previous years. I'm looking after someone's villa this year, and last year they had say 2 months booked up, and this year it's just not happening. People will come, but they will probably come very late.
Yeah.
They will book at the last minute because nobody wants to shell out £3,000 when they don't know whether they're going to have a job, whether they don't know which way the economy's going to go. And also with the euro against the pound now, the almost similarity means that it also makes the island a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
It's already affecting us by the price of the villas that we rent out. We've had to reduce the prices because now people look on the internet, and before €3,000, people used to think of it as being like £2,000. Now it's £3,000 nearly, so that suddenly starts to make things that weren't so expensive look really expensive, and you go and buy a drink, it's an average bottle of beer is probably €5. I mean, that's £5. That's a lot for a beer. And then I think there's also still a slightly lazy mentality on the island that they think, rather than staying open and working, they just think, sod it, let's just have 3 months off or 4 months off and shoot off wherever, Thailand or skiing or whatever. And even the really successful businesses, a lot of them still close because they've got this attitude of, sod it, I want a holiday, you know what I mean?
It was in the paper, I think in the Spanish paper a few weeks ago, saying that Ibiza had the lowest number of days that people work. So basically they were saying that we were the laziest in Spain. And in some respects the Spanish like that because they look forward to the 6 months off, but they need to look at the bigger picture that if it's getting shorter and shorter the season, where's the money going to come from? They can't keep putting their prices up like they have been to compensate for the loss of business, especially with the exchange rate the way that it is. You just can't keep doing that because it will put people off, it will become too expensive to come here.
So what is the solution to the problems facing Ibiza?
It needs a lot of investment. I'm not saying that you should build thousands more hotels, 1,000 more houses, but you've got to invest, and we need better infrastructure, roads, telephones, internet, all that all over the island, because half the island you still can't get a telephone line.
It's tough over there, it's tough everywhere, but I think you have a good life in Ibiza. I think it's all about quality of life. It's not so much about money, work, but I think it's a good quality of life that you have over here.
They could market the island two ways. They could do a marketing plan for young people to come, to show the clubbing side of it, but they also need to look at how they can evolve the island to making it so it's more of a 12-month season rather than just relying on what the young people are coming now 6 weeks maybe of the season, which is the main prime busy time. But unless they do that, they're never going to get anywhere with the island. It's just going to get shorter and shorter and shorter the weeks, which it has done over the last 5 years. I mean, we used to open the bar April, close October. Now some bars in the West End don't open until June anymore.
You have to accept it on all its terms. I mean, you can't really wish your life away wishing it was like this, that, and that. It is how it is. It's heavy in paperwork, it's heavy in bureaucracy. It can be a little bit dull in the winter at times and too busy in the summer at times, but you know, we know what it's like and we decide to stay here.
Ibiza is a place with many faces, and it would only be narrow-minded to think that it's only the clubs that make it what it is.